You two, what it do? It's your boy. And for sure, we back with another video, man. How y'all feeling? I know y'all good, man. Y'all good with me, man. Anyway, we got another reaction, man. World's rarest pets. Let's do it.
These people gave a whole new
Y'all like that, right? Yeah.
best friend by living with some of the world's most dangerous pets.
What the fuck?
But if you're gonna have a dangerous wild animal as a pet, you might as well have the king of the jungle with cuddles, licking.
You ain't gotta have the biggest.
You'd assume we're talking about a dog, right?
Hell.
But this good old boy would make your Great Dane look like a puppy.
Yo, that
Let's
bitch
take
big
a
as
moment of
hell.
sympathy for the mailman who has to come here. I don't think they'll be getting any deliveries to the door.
What, he bark?
Tigers,
Shit.
the killing machines of the jungle, or just new kittens in the house. Look at
Hate
how they
tigers.
terrorize this household, hijacking the kitchen and viciously attacking mops.
See, nah, baby tiger's cool, but that bitch will still fuck you up.
Tigers and just watch these guys. They do look like good
Bruh.
company. And who needs a house alarm when you've got a few tigers patrolling the property?
Yo,
This fearless biker decided that the one animal
what the
he
fuck?
wanted to cuddle with
It's
was
so
a
dangerous.
python. You know, the snake that squeezes its prey to death. They seem to have worked up an understanding, though. No squeezing and swallowing the human, as long as he takes the python on bike
Hold up.
rides. Speaking of death, this couple looked at death in the face and decided to become
My
friends
bad.
with it. They invited a ferocious hunter into their home by adopting a 3-month-old bear and raising it as their own. And now, they have their very own Paddington.
Man, yo, y'all tripping.
They do everything together, like
Yo.
catch, watching TV, and wrestling. But this is nice and all. But do you not remember what happened to Leonardo?
Oh yeah, he beat
DiCaprio in
that,
The
tried to beat that
Revenant?
bitch up, and he gave it to him.
And I also don't want any part of this.
Boy.
I mean, I've heard of people having reptiles as pets,
What
this
fake
guy's
is that?
taking
Bro,
it
get out his
too
face.
far. This is Gator Guy, who got his nickname because, well, he has an 8-foot pet gator, and he's been taking care of it for more than 34
Yo,
years.
what the
He feeds
fuck?
it
34 years.
every day. But one of the strangest things is he actually puts a leash on it and takes it on walks around town.
Stop playing with me right now. Like, what the freak? I got the chills. I got my arms crossed and shit, man. That big ass motherfucker.
That thing.
That bitch is crazy. I ain't never touched no gator.
And so is this.
You
big
want to
guy.
pet it?
This is
No.
a wild thing. And he's been casually walking into his owner's house for years, which is scary when you realize how big a bison is. But it's even scarier when you learn how powerful they are. For starters, they can sprint 3 times faster than humans can.
Oh.
So good luck running away from them. But none of that seems to steer this guy away from letting his buffalo do what it wants. They seem like buds. They swim together, eat together.
Look at their hair, bro. They hair.
That's why they call him the
Yo,
Buffalo
what the
Whisperer.
world? What was he trying lawnmower to?
Together. I guess that's why they call him the Buffalo.
Yo, bruh.
But Wild Thing isn't the only animal
Gloria.
wandering into people's houses. So is Jessica. And if you haven't noticed, Jessica is a hippo. She was rescued by this couple after she was washed away by a flood. And
Yeah.
since then, they were bonded for life. Jessica gets to walk around the house whenever she wants. She also swims, gets back rubs, and eats with the family. She even comes onto the porch sometimes and sleeps, which is crazy because hippos are one of the most dangerous mammals. So kudos to them for trusting Jessica to not go berserk and rip their house to pieces.
Crazy.
This is the look a lion gives its owner after
Oh,
going
hell
years
nah.
without
Oh,
seeing
da-
each other. I'd be worried it'd
Cool
tear my
it.
face off, but not him. Just maybe keep the catnip away from him.
How much that lion weigh? Yeah, I'm not playing. Don't play. Don't get off me. Get off me.
And I'm not stepping anywhere near this guy's pet either, because he has a Jaguar. And I'm not talking about the luxury car brand. I'm talking about the animal.
damn
that they
Jaguar.
They could probably rip
Those-
through the shreds in a matter of seconds.
Yes.
But none of that seems to bother this guy, because he's perfectly fine with taking his pet Jaguar to swim in the river and on
Man.
walks in the park. He even takes it to restaurants.
Yo, that's a
Being-
fat ass Jaguar.
How can I help you? Yeah, I'd like a table for me and my Jaguar, please. Huh? Yeah, tell the waiter that I want a steak.
Look at them
and,
eyes, man.
Take the uncooked deer. Or could you imagine living with a cheetah?
Oh, I'll try to catch him.
You know, the animal
Yo, that
can
bitch jumped so fast.
60 miles per hour. Well, that fierceness and running speed doesn't seem to faze this woman at all. In fact, she actually has 19 of them, but it's one in particular.
19? Are you serious? Like, bro, you're tripping.
And they're so close that they'll even eat at the same dinner table. And that's because while battling breast cancer, Rihanna credits this cheetah with helping her recover. Apparently, it slept in bed with her and never left her side. And this man's never left his tortoise's side. In fact, he's been friends with his pal longer than some of you have been alive. When he first got his tortoise, it was the size of his palm. But now, it's a freaking 154 pounds.
Bro, what the freak?
Ever since his bud was 10. This duo has been treating themselves to
The
a
big
walk
ass
around
mother
town,
sucking turtle.
nibbling sometimes very slowly. As far as rich flexes go, being buddies with one of the most dangerous animals is quite something. Just like how Winnie the Pooh loves honey.
Winnie the Pooh.
Favorite treat is pizza.
I didn't know Winnie the Pooh was a damn grizzly. I thought that bitch was a little baby teddy bear, man. What is it?
Pepperoni. Clearly, nobody told this bear that
This, shut
elbows
up.
on the table is bad manners.
Let me be quiet. Yo, get
favorite new topping. This lady decided that having human kids wasn't hard enough, so she added 6 monkeys. She rescued and dedicated her life to raising them. And honestly,
yo, he pulled.
They're living a better life now than the rest of us. They don't need to worry about escaping birds.
Yo, I ain't fucking with them little sneaky, slick bastards, man. Them motherfucker fuck you up.
Beating Santa?
What you on Santa for like that, man? You ain't getting nothing for Christmas then.
A house. And I got
How bad?
It seems like he's got a pretty good living arrangement going on here. He gets fed fish every day, his water gets cleaned out, he bathes once a week, and his whole body is brushed. Just be careful, man. Don't get that brush too close to his mouth, for the last thing you'll brush is death. You've seen Ratatouille, right? Well, imagine if Remy was the size of a pig. How'd you like to live with that? Well, this family seems to be enjoying it. And this 120-pound capybara seems to be enjoying it too. Probably
that's a big mother. Man. Yo!
TV to watch and a pool to swim in. Not a bad gig if you ask me. But I don't think I'd want to live with a capybara. Apparently they're nocturnal. Can you imagine living with someone who never sleeps?
No.
And the same could be said about this guy's pet. He pretty much rides his camel everywhere he goes. To the pub, to go shopping. His kids even ride the camel home from school.
Yo!
The quickest way to get from one place to another.
Yeah, the motherfuckers don't get tired. But when they do,
happen all the time,
yeah.
But when you meet a friend's cat, you're expecting a Tibbles, Tabby, or Nutmeg.
Get back!
Not a razor-toothed caracal named Pumbaa.
Oh hell no!
Oh, she wouldn't.
Yo, what are you? Why does it keep screaming? Yo, that ear twitch.
Isn't as bad as her bite. It's always good when pets get along well, though. Either that.
The teeth orange and yellow. What you doing, cat? 3 different colors: orange, yellow, and white.
This family lives with tigers in their house, but not just one. They have a whole bunch of them. I guess it's nice that someone.
Why do you need more than one of her?
Animals, but at the same time, it must be the most stressful job in the world because one wrong move and you're dead meat.
Damn right.
And you're a tiger's best buddy for life.
Yo, this man on the.
Doing well because they're swimming and eating dinner together. Oh, what a cute little.
Bro, you gotta watch them, John.
Then
boy, that bitch will bite you on purpose.
Flat with a puma. I don't know about you, but if I saw a puma in my kitchen or in my bed,
Why to kick that motherfucker in the head? Yo, them bitches look tough. Look at the puma.
Yo,
yo, them bitches built crazy.
Isn't the only one with the luxury of a new
Yo, what the hell is this?
And it comes fit with a room to watch TV in.
You don't look like a damn.
And of course,
I don't even know. An open staple gun when it lay on its back. God.
Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. This is Moyo.
Hey, Moyo.
He's like a bit of a handful, or should I say a trunkful. Not only is he too smart for the fence,
that bitch strong as hell.
Too big for the couch.
Boy.
He gets into everything. I mean, he's cute and all, but I think I'd lose my mind if I had to deal with an elephant toddler all of the time.
Me too. Me too.
Crazy Russians and giant bears.
Bro, what?
Duo. And as far as gym bros go, they'll never.
That bear not even lifting nothing.
If you're that fearless,
There's a bear behind you, cuz?
What's the problem with working out with a grizzly?
Yo, what y'all shaved his hair or something?
Mom and dad to let you get a goldfish is hard enough, but proposing the idea of a
creepy
giant
ass
centipede
bugs
is mission impossible. Having a four-legged friend just didn't do it for this guy, though. Even though being crawled on by nearly 50 legs is most people's idea of torture.
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing polar bears in snowy climates and in Coca-Cola commercials, but I'm not used to seeing them chilling on someone's lawn.
Yo, what's up with bears and Coca-Cola, man? I don't be drinking that shit.
Swim, wrestle, and even cuddle together. I think it's safe to say that these two share a pretty special bond, because most polar bears wouldn't.
You look just like that motherfucker.
And thank goodness for that, because if the bear saw this guy as an enemy, he'd be a goner faster than you could pop open a bottle of ice-cold Coca-Cola. But faster than you could smash that like and subscribe button.
Oh yeah? What you think got going on? I'm already subscribed, my boy. I'm already, you know me? Trendcentral.
Stealing chickens and avoiding farmers are over. His retirement consists of being cared for.
That's a fox.
Not a vixen.
Whatever it is, I don't know. Kick that bitch. I don't kick it. Don't kick it.
Say life's good on the
You try to
other
get
side.
me, yeah, but not for no reason.
This couple started out by owning just one llama, but pretty soon they had a total of
A llama.
llamas spread throughout their property. Some even venture into the house to watch TV or hang out in the living room. They even seem gentle enough to live with. Just don't irritate them unless you want to get spit on.
Yeah, don't get spit on. You get spit on, you gonna get smacked.
Stand in the room with a gorilla for 30
Glorilla.
seconds without freaking out. But this couple can, and it's made possible because they've connected their house to an animal enclosure. But let me tell you a quick animal fact first. It's
That bitch be in there.
fully grown silverback gorillas
Be in there
are stronger
screaming.
than
Look at
20
him.
human adults combined.
He's
Yeah, gorillas are stronger than 20 human adults combined. So
Damn.
yeah, I couldn't just calmly hang out with a gorilla like they can. Look
Not
at
fucking with you, cuz.
giving him blankets. He's like a
Ain't you
regular
dark as hell?
This lady's new house guest is a reindeer, but this particular reindeer seems to think that he's part dog. I mean,
Ain't no dog, man. You ain't no dog.
Eats out of a bowl on the table. She even takes him out on walks.
Man.
Go sledding, which makes sense.
Yeah, take off, take
If
off.
you owned a reindeer, you'd have
Take
to
off on that joint then.
But this
Impossible.
apex predator takes a slower approach. And at first glance, most of you might be thinking exactly what I'm thinking.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
And how could we not?
Oh, hell no. I hate
15
snakes.
feet long. It looks terrifying. And this dude has somehow been able to work up the courage to actually live with it. Luckily, he's learned how to gracefully handle these creatures. But
I ain't gonna say, I can't say I hate a snake if I ain't never met a snake.
Handle it too. And
Yeah.
she's cool with it. Wow.
I ain't running my ones with one of them. Look at that motherfucker, the bigger hair leg.
To roll over. A pair at the top.
Look at this.
But who can say they've got this creature jumping through the sky?
Nah, that's
The owner
tough.
somehow got his hands on the Tony Hawk of Galagos.
Oh, that bitch got
Some
bunnies.
laser pens that keep this pet occupied. This little guy just wants to leap around. Wild animals
Yeah.
are called wild for a reason, but that doesn't mean humans can't bond.
This y'all got to like, subscribe, ring that bell.
DNA.
Mahala.